Hey, good morning, YouTube fans. This is Clay of Major Disappointment Models. And yesterday was April 13th, Saturday, and I attended the Seattle IPMS Club's annual Spring Fling Model Show, whatever they want to call it. And as usual, the folks at Seattle, they put on a great show. The raffle prizes were tremendous. I didn't get a chance to walk around a lot and look at the models because I was busy helping a couple of guys sell their wares. And I want to thank them for allowing me to do that. My buddy John Geigle out of Vancouver, Washington, he is the owner of J&S Hobbies with his wife Shelley. He is also the owner and the brains behind Masterpiece Models, which you see on eBay and everywhere. He makes some beautiful resin kits with the assistance of various CAD designers and whatnot, and he makes these one-to-one scale models for museums and national parks and whatever. He's just a true artist, and he's a friend of mine, and I love him, John. I love you, John. And then the other guy that was out there was the CEO and owner of MBK USA. And Andy of Andy's Hobbies was just reporting that he was at the MBK in Europe. Patrick, I guess, is a subsidiary of them, and he's Patrick Perales, really great guy. If you guys ever get to buy any products like Wing Nuts, Taycom, AFV Club, whatnot, they're probably coming out of his warehouse. So he's a great guy. He's a good friend also. So I want to thank them for allowing me to help them and have a lot of laughs and meet a lot of people. Yesterday there was about 3 or 4 guys that came up to me and said, "Hey, I know you. I've watched you on YouTube." And it's always a great feeling when you have subscribers come up to you like that. One guy, Neil, was a young man, and he's kind of slowing down in the hobby because he just got a new baby or something like that. His family's just starting, from what I could understand and overhear from him talking to John. So he was going to sell part of his collection to John. He's going to have to slow down. And Neil, if you're watching, I got to say, buddy, don't worry. We all did that. I had to put up the hobby for about 30 years while I was in the military, traveling around. And then while my kids were still young, and I've just gotten back into it probably in the last 7-8 years. And now I got enough models to stock John's shop for the next 3 or 4 years. I mean, I probably would never get to build them all. So just hang in there. Don't worry about it. So I want to show you some of the things that I picked up yesterday, and I think they're at good prices. I bought this one from John. He got it from a guy who was selling his collection, and before he could price it, I said, "I'll buy it from you." And the guy had $20 on the ticket. And this is the 148 scale, the AC 47, better known as Spooky, and I think they called it Puff also. As you can see, brand new. Only thing I did was I put the decals in a Ziploc. Brand new kit. Beautiful kit. I have one in my stash already, but it was already started, not very good. And seeing a brand new one, I said I'm going to pick this up. Then one of the other vendors, Emo from Skyways Hobby up near Seattle. I know the gentleman also. He had this one. It was listed at 30. He said half price. So it's a nice Hasegawa Zero. And yeah, it's all out of the bags and everything like that. I'm going to have to Ziploc the decals, but beautiful kit. And I love Japanese aircraft. And Patrick has a lot of Revell of Germany kits also. I think he's also one of the distributors for them. So yeah, this little kit is a 148, and it listed for $10. Who can pass up a kit for $10? Not me. I probably should have passed it up. Good thing is my wife, she's out of town, so she don't know. And then John, he had this one. It was towards the end of the day, half price sale. It was originally $7. I gave him 4 for it. It's a nice kit. I already got 2 of them I'm trying to build, but the 2 I have were like partial kits. So this is a brand new kit. Everything's there. Hopefully I'll be able to complete at least 1 airplane out of 3 kits. Is it? I always get his name wrong. Munchkin Man 77 or something like that. He's got an egg-plane build going on, and I think it's with Charlie Mack. So at the IPMS Seattle table, they had a whole carton of F4s and I think it was F-16 egg planes. And I happened to see it while I was buying my raffle tickets, and I said, "Hey, how much for the egg plane?" $5. It's sealed. $5. I love Phantoms, so I said I had to get it. It's probably too late to join Charlie Mack and those guys, but what the heck. Then our club president passed away last year, as you know, and this guy had literally thousands and thousands and thousands of models. So one of the club guys is helping liquidate his estate and selling some of the models. So, you know me, I was an old Huey driver. This is a D model Huey by AMT. It's the old AMT Ertl kit. It was for $5. Now the D model, most of you don't know, D model and H model basically the same fuselage. So you can't, if you're looking at the outside, you could not tell the D and the H model. So, and we didn't have guns, so we just flew troops around. But it's a complete kit. So I put the decals and the glass in the plastic. $5. Can't pass up $5. You know, what can I say? The Seattle guys also had this kit. It was started. Parts were loose. They don't know if it's complete. I said, well, I was looking for, you know, I like Tamiya products. They're very well made and everything. So I said, and this is one of those weird ones that has 2 seats for the trainer. It's a trainer version where the regular fighter only had 1 seat. I said, well, I'll pick it up. Well, I just glanced inside. Everything was loose, and I put everything in bags last night. And I found out there was all this PE in here. There's all this upgrade decals in here. There's parts from another anteater in there. So for $5, I think I got a good deal. The club's happy because somebody donated this to them, so they made $5 for their kitty. So it was a win-win for all of us. But it was a good kit. And then John had one of these. And I've been looking at these. Never flew an OH-6. It's a great aircraft, but I never flew it. I did fly this, the Black Hawk. And I knew a lot of the pilots that were involved in this Black Hawk Down Mogadishu episode. So I thought, well, I'll buy the kit. Maybe I'll make a diorama. Maybe not. I just, you know me and helicopters. I like helicopters. Wonder why. So one of the things I did, John, he sometimes pays me in models, so he had these kits. It's a 172nd BF 109 G10s, and again, this is one of those kits where I've got the old MPC kit, and I got it from George, our president, before he passed away. I paid $2 for the MPC box, and it had 3 or 4 kits in there. Well, I got it home, sorted it out, and I only have enough parts to make 1 complete airplane. But I like these little builds because right now I am so busy. Even though I'm retired, I'm so busy, I barely have time to do these things. So he had 3 of them. They were listed at $6 a piece. I told him I'd buy them. He said, "Oh, you can have them." So that was my pay for the day. Then Patrick, had this kit, and he knows I was a helicopter pilot. Hey, you want this? And I go, well, I already have one. He goes, you can have it for free. So this is the Academy UH-60 Lima. I actually flew the first Blackhawks that were produced, Alpha models, but I love a Blackhawk, so, and the price was right, free, so can't pass that up. So now, let's get on with that $20 raffle. I bought $20 worth of tickets. They were, I think it was 15 tickets for $10, so I bought $20 worth, and I think I got my money's worth like I do every year. And one of the guys at Seattle Club, he loves my videos, so he says, yeah, I like it. Every year you show what you wanted the raffle. Why don't you show everybody again what you got this year? This is a Pro Modeler monogram kit. It was donated by probably a club member or somebody. It's still sealed. It's brand new. Brand new. And I think, well, I have no idea, but, you know, I'm going to guess what this monogram was probably, I don't know, about $45, somewhere around there. So, win number one. And let me tell you, folks, I had a good day yesterday. This is a second raffle prize. Still brand new inside. Everything's there. Love me some helicopters. Now, I think the Army never flew these. This is basically a Navy and Marine Corps aircraft, from what I understand. Well, the Air Force might have had some too. I don't know, because it's got a refuel probe on it. But the Army never did. But Jolly Green? Who could say no to a Jolly Green? I can't. Especially when it was free. Well, $20 worth of raffle tickets. I'll just bring the rest of the stack here to show you one by one. I have this kit already. But having grown up near the Conway Marine Corps Air Station, I love Phantoms. I wanted to fly them when I first got out of high school and was going to college. And ended up in the Army instead. The Marines got me a nice Phantom. Another Hasegawa kit, brand new, still in the wrapper. ME 109, it's a tropical version. Unbelievable. Airfix BF 110, brand new kit. This is the old Hasegawa Corsair. I don't know when it was made, but it's been a while. Let's see if there's a copyright on here. Nah, probably shouldn't waste your time looking for copyrights. But this is an older kit. You can see them on eBay. I don't know what this one would have went for. Let's see, eBay says it's about $25. So, I love Corsairs. I love these weird aircraft. Still sealed. Still sealed. So it's been around in somebody's garage for a long time, and I guess they decided they're never going to build it, so they donated it. There's another win. Fujimi kit. And somebody started cutting it apart, but it's all there. They even have photographs taken in 1990 from when they went to, looks like a museum or something, of the aircraft. Hasegawa 132nd. Focke-Wulf 190. It's a Dora model. Still sealed. So basically I won 8 kits from their raffle, and I estimate that the 8 kits are valued, you know, if I were to try to buy them on eBay, somewhere around $270, $300. I thought, oh wow, not bad for a $20 investment. So that's basically all I got. Again, I want to thank Patrick and John for letting me hang out, spend the day with them, meet a lot of people selling kits. Also, what John likes to do is we like to give smaller kits, the 1/72nd, like the Messerschmitts and whatnot. Some of these old kits. He has a lot of them because he buys collections. So some of them are Frog and some are Aerofix and whatnot. And we'll see a boy or girl, young boy or girl, come up with their dad or grandpa. And while dad and grandpa are looking at kits, what I do is I'd look around like this. I go, shh, here, put this under your shirt. And one kid just looked at me and he goes, really? And I go, yeah, put it under your shirt. Hurry up, the boss is not looking. So they'd stick it under their shirt, and then you could see them walk away, and he'd pull it out from his shirt and show dad, So we like to spread our love for the hobby to the younger generation, and it's really fun to do that. If the Red Dragon was here with Woo, I'd pass him a couple kits. So, again, guys, Seattle, great show. I think this has gone long enough, so I'm going to end there. We'll see you guys later. Keep on building. Bye-bye now.